This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.
But it really comes down to the customs of man versus the design of our Creator. That's the real health puzzle right there. And we're so addicted to following the customs of man and all the crazy things we do and say, and we ignore the great information that He gave us right there, and then we wonder why we're sick. I read some information of a book. There's a fellow named Arnold Ehret, and he has a book called The Mucusless Diet Healing System. And in his book, he had something called the Formula for Health, also known as the Formula for Life. And what that was power minus obstruction equals vitality. Power minus obstruction equals vitality. We're all born with a tremendous amount of good health, energy, whatever you want to call it, and very little obstruction or stress or a bad thing, whatever you want to call it. But as we add these bad things, this good stuff goes away. As long as we have more power than obstruction, our body is going to be in a place to overcome disease. But when this surpasses this, and now we have more obstruction than energy to get rid of it or deal with it, we start experiencing the beginning stages of disease. And if we ignore it, it keeps going like this. You understand there's only one disease with many different stages. And if you ignore the beginning stage, it's going to keep coming back worse and worse and worse. And that's what people do today. They ignore it, they miss it, they don't know how to read their bodies until it comes back even worse. And then they're here with the latest stage of the disease, no energy to get rid of it. They go to a doctor to get them better, but the doctor actually makes it worse. But if you start eliminating what caused the problem, that can turn around. And you could change that. It's not difficult. You know, and the food doesn't heal the body. You eat the right food, it allows the body to do what it was designed to do. When you eat the wrong food, it interferes with that process. When people say to me, oh, what food can I eat to get better from something like cancer? It's not the food. There's no magic food. That's the problem with us. We look for a magic answer, a pill, or even a food or something. If it took you a long time to get sick, it might take you a long time to get better. But you're either getting better or you're getting worse. You have to start eliminating the things that are creating the problem. It's not about eating a food. What food is good for this? What food is good for that? Eliminate what's causing the problem and eat the things you were designed to eat, and your body will do what it was designed to do. And there are certain situations where you might have to add some things to your diet or your lifestyle to help that process that we've messed up. You see, it's very easy to stay healthy, but it's very difficult to get yourself sick. Somebody says, I find it amazing somebody could eat a raw food diet and get better from something like cancer. I say our body's built so amazing that somebody could eat McDonald's as long as they eat it and not get cancer. The body is amazing. You have to work really hard to get sick. And there are many different cases and many different variables of why we get sick, and sometimes there's no variables other than glorify our Creator. You know, but we have to look at our own particular situation and look at what we're doing and what we've done and eliminate that and figure that out for ourselves. And it's an individual puzzle that we have to learn and understand. So there are a lot of people that want to believe that eat like the animals and all fruit diet is best and everything else, or eat like this and eat a raw food diet and everything is best. Well, there's no panacea, and that includes the raw food diet. You know, you can't idolize anything, including your food. And that's what's happening today with people. And I woke up when I found out many of the people I've interviewed in this book started to die. And then I started to look and see all the other people that were eating a raw vegan diet for a long time, and they're not living any longer than the people that are eating McDonald's. What's the point of doing this? Yeah, the quality of life is better, but if I'm going to die at the same age, I'm going to eat pizza right now. You know, I mean, I like a raw pizza, but I like pizza. But the reason I'm doing it is I don't want to feel sick, I don't want to get sick, and I would like to live longer. But there have been mistakes being made and things are going wrong, and it's getting worse, not better. That's why I want to do this, to let people know. And my motivation is not about, you know, this is a good business to make money. My motivation is I was sick, and I know what it is to live life with suffer from disease. And I want people to get better.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.